yesterday, on Wednesday, the FBI raided an election facility hub in Fulton County, Georgia. This is the beginning of Donald Trump's plot to steal the midterms and whatever future elections he would also like to steal, cancel, or otherwise postpone. Here is what we know, which is not much, unfortunately, about the warrant issued and executed at that Fulton County facility. The warrant gave Trump's FBI access to all records related to suspected record retention and other criminal violations that occurred during the 2020 general election. Those files include all the physical ballots, all tabular tapes from Fulton County's voting machines, all ballot images produced, and all voter rolls from the election. It also includes some startling language about who will have access to review the files recovered during the raid. The warrant says, quote, any government personnel can review the collected data, which may include technical experts contracted to work with the administration. So basically, anybody that Trump says, yeah, they can look at it, they can look at your voting data. There's a lot wrong with that, obviously. First and foremost, this is Donald Trump acting on his own self-created conspiracy that the 2020 election was stolen, which no evidence has ever emerged to suggest that anything close to that even happened. In fact, most of the instances of voter fraud that occurred from the 2020 election, and when I say most, I'm talking about over 80%, were all Trump supporters. Possibly over 90%. But what's going to happen now is that Kash Patel, that cross-eyed weirdo, now has access to all of this stuff. Kash Patel, not exactly an honest guy. He's not going to find what Trump wants him to find. So, what happens when you can't find the thing that your job depends on you finding? You fake it. You doctor it. You lie. That's what's going to happen. I'm not concerned that, oh my God, they're going to get in there and they're going to find all this fraud. I don't think that's going to happen. And if they did, okay, well then they should, right? What I am afraid of is how they're going to doctor what they find. Or I should say, what they don't find. And they're going to make it seem as if, hey, look, Donald Trump was right all along. For 5 years, 6 years, he warned us. And we didn't listen. We dismissed it. And now here it all is. Oh, well, can we see it? No. No, I'm gonna keep it over here. Maybe with the Epstein files that you also can't see. But it's there. And he was right. And therefore, we have to do something to fix that. So, what is the thing to be done to fix it? Well, we've got midterms just a couple months away. That's not enough time to fix things. We need more time. So Congress, I need you, while the Republicans still have control, to vote to change the date. And yes, unfortunately, that is something that Congress does have the authority constitutionally to do. They can't change the manner or the way that states run their elections, but they can, and they do, set the date. So they can push it down the road. How far? That's going to be up to the Supreme Court, also controlled by the Republicans. This plot cannot exist with only Donald Trump. This will require all three Republican-controlled branches of the government working together to make it happen. And that's what is so terrifying about this. That's the big problem, is that he's got all the branches. He's got all the pieces in place that he needs. That's why they're doing it now. I mean, think about it. If this was something that the FBI could do or wanted to do or needed to do, they could have done it at any point in the last 365 days. They've had all that time. Why now? because they wanted to see what the midterms were looking like. And right now it's looking like Republicans are going to get the worst beating they've ever gotten in their lives. So now we have to do it. Could have done it last February, March, April, May, whatever. Didn't, because we didn't think we'd be facing the scenario we're facing in the midterms, but now we are. So now the plan is in motion. Now we have to do it. That is what this is about. We're already witnessing this administration suppress American citizens. That's what the ICE raids are about. That's what the deployment of the National Guard throughout the country, that's what that's about. It's not actually about getting rid of crime. It's not actually about keeping anybody safe. It's about reminding you what he has at his disposal. It's about squashing dissent before it happens, keeping you compliant, keeping you in your place through fear and coercion. So now that he has that, now that he has done that, now as he has shown that, hey, you piss off the people trying to squash dissent, they could kill you. He wants more submission. So that way, when he does things like attempt to steal the election in any way, shape, or form, or postpone it, you're already compliant. You're already too afraid to go out there and speak out. There have been a lot of things that have happened in the last 12 months to put all of this in motion. And this is what we are finally seeing come together as the big picture. It's about stealing elections. It's about Republicans never losing power. It's about living in a fascist dictatorship, which is exactly what this is now. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.